ceremonies, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Khaled Ismaeel, and I am a member of Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International is a non-profit educational organization that seeks to empower individuals like you and I so that we become better speakers and leaders. The organization was founded by Ralph C. Smedley on 22 October 1924 in Santa Ana, California. And today, we have over 332,000 members in over 14,500 clubs spread over 135 countries. But the reason I'm here today is to share several tips on how to be better or to practice public speaking. But before I begin, let us define what the term public speaking is. Most of us would think public speaking is just to speak in front of an audience, such a stage like this. And many of the young individuals in this room would think, why would I need such a thing? All I need is to get my degree, get a nice job. Why would I ever need to learn public speaking? Public speaking is more than just speaking before an audience. Public speaking is speaking to a stranger on the street. Public speaking is speaking to the interview in the interview that you're applying tomorrow. Public speaking is the talk that you give to the person that you hope to be your better half. Of all things, public speaking is basically just pure communication. And the tips that I'll give you, 5 in total today, will teach you and help you learn to better communicate and become a public speaker. Now, step number 1, the first important tip of becoming better at public speaking is to prepare a guideline. Everything that we speak in our day has to come with a common flow. A beginning, a body, and a conclusion. Most people, when they come and think of doing a speech or speaking, they are afraid at the concept that I cannot write a beginning, a body, and a conclusion. But it is easy as 1, 2, 3. Take any message and apply it to the simple part. When you speak to your friend in the morning, what do you say? Hello. That is your opening. How are you? That is your body. Have a nice day. That is your conclusion. So apply those methods when you do a speech or when you plan to speak to anyone. Prepare a guideline. How are you going to begin? How are you going to say your message? And how will you end it? Once you have this in your mind, that's step 1, number 1. Have a guideline. The second step will come to play, which is to practice it. Now, of course, practice makes perfect. Nobody can speak off the bat. That is why we learn continuously. So the best ways to practice is to keep talking, to keep learning. And from what I've learned from my experience is there are 2 types of learners when it comes to public speaking. Those are the ones who can sit, write a whole essay on what they're going to say, and study it from start to end, and repeat it day after day after day, so that they could learn it and say it when they need to. Then there's a complete set of speakers who can just remember 1 or 2 points and say an entire 10-hour story based on those points. Now these, whatever group you fall upon, don't be ashamed, because these are the groups that make you who you are. And the best thing is to find what kind of person you are and learn and practice the way you're supposed to do it and what feels comfortable to you. And once you practice, you go on to your 3rd point. Take it slow. Because once you prepare and once you practice and when you actually execute it, things become a little bit iffy. You start to feel nervous. You start to stutter. You start to shake. You start to forget words that you're supposed to say. And one simple trick to avoid all this is to take it slow. Because the faster you do it, the more mistakes you make. You are the owner and speaker of the words that you say, and only you will know what you say is correct or wrong. So if you begin to forget something, or you begin to feel nervous, or you begin to stutter, take a pause, take a breather, and allow yourself time to think and retaliate and say the right thing. So you come to these 3 steps, and the last 2 happens when you actually speak. The 4th step is to actually use your voice. Many people will always speak up. When they speak to a person, will always speak to a monotone voice, and they will never go any higher or any lower. And they will always complain that I can't use my voice. But when you go to their house and watch them speak to their mother or father, you will see them speak in all kinds of voice levels. You'll hear them yelling, you'll then hear them crying. People, you know how to use your voice, but the only thing you need to do is tap into the methods that you use them every day and implement it in your real life. So when you're excited, speak higher. When you're sad, speak slower and lower. And the last step that you will come across is to use your body. Now whenever we speak, our hands, our bodies, our legs move with us with the message. Because you're not only just a voice, you are an entire beautiful image that is happening on the stage. So use it. When you're speaking, use your hands, use your face, use your smiles and your eyes, and you will learn that even a simple smile or a wink can make people feel much uncomfortable. So if you take all these 5 steps in play, you will learn things much more easier, and you will learn how to talk. And once you learn how to talk, you will learn how to lead. And once you begin to lead, you will do the one thing that we are set out in this world to do. And you know what that is, right? And what is it?
Inspire.
And that is all. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Khaled. That was very, very inspiring. And we should have 1 minute of silence to mark the guys. The next Toastmaster I'm going to introduce is someone who thinks that Valentine's Day is a day to forgive and forget. It is another chance to be loved. Or simply pretend to be single and get away with it. So, let us all welcome our 5th evaluator for tonight, Toastmaster Rafiq Ahmed.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, beautiful Madam Toastmaster. Toastmaster Rukoya today is attempting the Speeches by Management manual, and she's attempting project number 5, which focuses on the core objective of delivering a bad news.